Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Tuesday, the 5th of August, 2025. A good day of variety on the streams. A day when, sadly, the crap hit the fan with one game that I've been kind of dreading this was going to happen to for a while. In fact, I'm going to give you a little reminder of what I said when I first started playing this game, if you don't remember, okay? And then we had an outstanding night stream of variety. So let's talk all about it, shall we? So first off today, on the Level 1 podcast, I introduced the fact that we now have new animations that are now tied to sound effects and or music when they play for contributions. I also explained the whole new system that we have over on Kick, which is the moral support points system. It's different from the previous highlighted messages we used to do. So if you're interested in either of those topics, check out the podcast from this morning. Then we jumped into Donkey Kong Bonanza. I'm going to save my full thoughts on this game for when I review it, when I beat it. But in a nutshell, if you remember, back when I started Donkey Kong Bonanza, I said that I had high hopes for the game, being that it was supposed to be made by the same group that had made Super Mario Odyssey. But within 1 to 2 sessions of it, I had said I was very skeptical that it was going to be good because, man, it felt like it was just more of the same. But I toughed it out. We did have some good streams of it. But this morning was probably one of the worst streams I've done in ages, and here's why. Today, we did the entirety of the elephant stage after you get the elephant transformation ability, which led to a big boss fight that is one of the worst boss fights in history. The frame rate dips to awful double digits, like 15 frames per second. It's so choppy, it's almost impossible to play this boss fight. In addition, the boss fight is so dumb, you don't use the game mechanics you just learned to beat the boss. I'm serious. I don't really want to spoil because I'm going to talk about this a lot during my review, I get the feeling. But man, it was annoying. Then we went to 2 filler worlds that absolutely had nothing to do with the story whatsoever. One of them was like 5 minutes of fan service. Weird that it was even in the game like that. And it's just disappointing. Then we got to the next world, which is the snake world. And we got the snake ability. Guess what the snake ability is? Is it the ability to go crazy with a snake slither that dodges and goes nuts? Can you climb up walls with a slither ability? Can you go through secret passages and halls? No, you double jump. So this is the 5th and final transformation. Literally, they all suck. The first transformation was good because all you do is punch things and break them. After that, it was like, oh, run really fast over things, but you never use it. Oh, glide, but you only use that a couple times. Oh, suck everything up in the environment, but you could just punch it anyway, so there's no difference. Or double jump, which you already had. So, yeah. The game, I'm sorry at this point, it got so boring today. The audience was disconnected from the game. I was doing my best to try to make it entertaining, but it's boring. I'm sorry, the game is boring. It's too samey. They don't innovate enough. The game feels nothing like Super Mario Odyssey. And the stream tanked. People left in droves. They didn't stick around to watch. And by the end of the stream, guess how much I got in contributions today? $30. $30. For a full daytime stream, I made $30, including the podcast. That's one of the worst streams I've ever done. I think someone made a point tonight. The only stream that I did this year that was worse was there was one stream of Clear Obscure that did $28, but that wasn't a full daytime stream like that. So, yeah, awful. So I'm telling you right now, I now moving forward refuse to play this game as a daytime stream. I'm not going to do a full 3-hour block of it or more. I'm going to do it as night streams only. Sorry, but I can't have these streams tanking like that when I could be doing a major progress in another game people want. I'm not going to be playing this game. Now, for what I'm to understand, I have the rest of the snake stage, which is about an hour. And then there's 4 stages left, but they're all shorter, it's quicker stages, and then the end of the game. So maybe within 2-3 streams, we can wrap it up. All right, I hope so. But as of this week, I'm done right now with Donkey Kong. I'm giving it a break till next week. I'm literally not playing Donkey Kong again until next week, and we'll see how it does on like late streams. Okay? Okay. So tonight on the late stream, hopefully, I was hoping to rally the troops. Okay? Can I rally the troops? All right? Well, I did. First of all, I completed the game LUTO. I thought it would take around 45 minutes. It took about an hour to beat. The ending actually wasn't bad. I was pleased with the ending. I liked it. It was entertaining. There was some cool gameplay elements. I was like, wow, that was a neat way to end the game. And the story made sense. Unlike a lot of these other walking simulator games I've played recently where they're like, you interpret the ending. No, it was more kind of straightforward, easier to understand. And I actually had a great time with it. So LUTO's conclusion was great. Then we had over an hour of Chill with Phil, where I just hung out with the audience and had a great time, relaxing, and just doing Q&A. And guess what? Tonight on this stream, we not only hit the goal, we exceeded it. I think at the end of the night, it was like 220 something bucks. So it did help to make up for the fact that, man, that Donkey Kong stream had done so poorly earlier in the day. All right. And I appreciate that to anyone who came out and supported that late stream. Thank you. So the conclusion of LUTO and the Chill with Phil are recorded, and I'm going to upload both of those tonight. You can give it a look. Particularly, of course, the people got what they wanted. They wanted me to talk shit to LTG, so I did. We had a segment where I talked shit to LTG because that's what the viewers wanted so badly. Okay? So that was fun. And today, overall, it just kind of got turned around. You know, it could have been an awful day overall. And I'll be honest, Donkey Kong, I think, is going to suck near the end here because it's just so boring. But thank you to everyone who tonight flipped it on its head, made a positive out of a negative, had a great conclusion to LUTO, and chilled with me for over an hour. All right? So what are we doing tomorrow? Remember, this is an extra long streaming week for me. I'm still here another 3 days, okay? Tomorrow, Wednesday, there is no podcast. Instead, in the morning, we're going to do an extra long stream of Death Stranding 2 again. So we will have like a half an hour Chill with Phil segment in the morning. And then after that, we will have 3 to 4 hours of Death Stranding 2. We are in a part of the game where it looks like we can make major story progression. For what I'm going to understand, there's one base we got to go to and put on the network. And then we're actually going to backtrack and go all the way to like the bottom right-hand corner and then all the way south. And that's like it for the chiral network of Australia. But then there's like a final big story segment that happens. So within a few streams, we may actually complete Death Stranding 2. Please come by, hang out, and please support the Death Stranding 2 stream tomorrow so we can continue the positivity. Now we're at 94 out of 100 goals. If we have a few good streams, we can do DSP Tries It, all right? So let's get it going tomorrow on that first stream. I hope you'll come join me for Death Stranding 2 Chill Fun. Tomorrow night is GTA 4 with mods on the late stream. Admittedly, I'm a little nervous about this one because sometimes when we've played this game, it's done really, really well. And other times it's done really, really bad. Notably, the last time that we played it a couple nights ago, well, what was it? Saturday night? Saturday night. Attendance was low and support was low. And people were like disengaged from it. I'm like, but it's a good part of the game. We're making the decision between siding with Dwayne or Playboy X. We're doing these epic combat missions for United Paper. And people didn't seem to care. I'm like, wow, that sucks because that's exactly what happened with my GTA 4 playthrough 6 years ago. People were stoked to see me play it again. And then when I got halfway through, they stopped caring. And it seems like history is repeating itself, which really sucks because this was an opportunity to do the DLCs for the second time ever. I only had done them once over a decade ago. But it's just not happening. If people don't show up to these streams and engage in support with them, I can't play the game any longer. We just have to do the base thing and finish it. So let's see how it goes tomorrow night. Hopefully, we get a better audience tomorrow night than we had gotten the last GTA 4 stream. Okay? But thank you for chilling today. Thanks for the support on the late stream. I really appreciate it. I'll see you all tomorrow for another full and fun day. By the way, remember, Friday, I pointed the wrong way. Friday, Mega Man Marathon. I am very excited for my next marathon playing Mega Man 4, 5, and 6 while drinking. It's going to be a great time, and I hope you'll join me for that. All right, thank you guys. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. Peace out.